Hi everyone, welcome back to E-commerce Success by Ad360. Today we're going to talk about how to promote and highlight a certain offer that you would like to favor amongst multiple options on your website. And we're going to review a website which was shared on the Shopify community asking for help to increase the conversion rate for that offer. Okay, if you like these videos, if you enjoy this channel and this content, please subscribe, like the video, comment below. All of these actions are super important. First, it's always something that brings joy to us. It makes our day when we see nice comments, a lot of thumbs up. So super important, and then it helps us grow the channel and bring these videos to as many business owners as possible. And that's super important to us because our mission is to make e-commerce super simple for everybody and make as many merchants as possible happy, productive, and successful. This video is brought to you by Ad360. Ad360 is the easiest way to start selling online by advertising all over the web, and you can do all of that with just one click. So if you install the app, there is a free trial, you can start by yourself. With one click on a button, you can automatically generate banners using your product's info, title, product, price, image, and we generate these banners and we start advertising in relevant contexts on websites, outside of Google and social media, so on a ton of different websites, blogs, news websites, and mobile apps as well. So if you want to start promoting all your products very easily and bringing more customers to your website, there is a link in the description below. You can book a free demo and consulting call, and we'd be happy to give you a ton of free service audit of your website, consulting, reviewing your advertising setup, your marketing strategy, so that you can thrive. Okay, let's jump into the content of the day. So we're going to review this shop shared by Farina on the Shopify community. So is my shop good for conversion specifically for subscription customer? Okay, we're going to see what this means. So they recently got their website up and running on Shopify. They cannot change the design any longer, so we're not going to comment on that too much. But if there is some really useful feedback you can share in terms of functionality, I would appreciate. Okay, cool. And they mostly need feedback on how to make subscription attractive for customers. So what's this offer? They're explaining, I'm offering 10% discount on the already discounted price, and then offering free shipping for a limited time also. Okay. They're also offering free shipping to non-subscribers over 35 euros. Okay. And you notice people don't generally offer free shipping unless the order is over a certain amount. And so you're offering free shipping on all orders of, so here you say 32 euros and above, and before you said 35, but okay, maybe it's the same. So this is the website, a few pages. Okay, let's review that. So this is the website, Carlito, so I translated in English with Google Translate. So keto toasties, looks super cool, low carb flavors. So you have a ton of features here. Oh, and see here, so you have another one. This is actually the first image that you see when you get on the website. Feel good food that's actually low carb. And you have pizza bases and toasties from cauliflower and other high quality ingredients. That's super cool. So the tasty meat, nutritious. I think it's maybe a poor translation, but in German was okay. So, okay, gluten free, grain free, low carb, keto friendly, and you have a ton of stuff, vegetarian, vegan, and the biodegradable packaging. That's great. Okay, you have nice images of your products. You have two different types of products, pizza cover or toasties. That's great. So you can try now. So this brings you to the product page. You have your story, which is great. I think all merchants should have pretty early on, pretty high up in that page. They should have something about themselves, their story, their brand, why they started. It's super important to create a connection with the reader. This increases a lot the trust and hence the conversion rate. And then you have other features or benefits. So what are these exactly? So this is more like a feature, and this could be seen as a benefit. Success sharing and sustainability. These are values. People that will share these values with you are more likely to buy from you compared to your competition. But that's great, that's fantastic. Hey, you're comparing the product with other similar categories of products. That's fantastic. I like this a lot. And each time, what you're doing really well is each time you have a clear call to action. Try now, order now. Here you have the trial pack if you want to try different salts all at once. You have another feature. You have nice reviews. That's super good. Okay, and you see here, so this is the subscription offer. This, compared to the other call to action, is super not clear. So if you're saying you want to promote specifically this subscription offer, the first thing you have to do is highlight that offer on your website. Highlight this with a big title, with a more description, with a clear call to action. Compare the size of this button to, for example, this one. This one is much bigger. These ones as well. You see, if you compare the size of this button and the font size to this one is much more discreet and can be easily missed. And here, okay, you have subscribe on the button, but not on the title. We don't even know this is the subscription. Okay, you have this little club privilege, but this is not very clear without further explanations. You do have like a nice 10% discount and free samples, but you're not even talking about the free shipping here. So I think this is a missed opportunity to really present your offer, and I'm doing this because for all the other parts of the website, you're presenting stuff super clearly. Here you have the nutritious and tasty stuff. Here you have this nice way of introducing the product. Here you have our story title. Here you have healthy and sustainable, so you're introducing features of the product very clearly. So that's super cool. Here you have another title, and then you have the pack. Here you have another title. Here's the only place on the website where you don't have a clear title, even before you have recipes. So here it could be easily missed because you can just scroll and it's like you have a nice image. If you hadn't highlighted the subscription offer in your message on Shopify, I personally wouldn't have understood there is a subscription offer just by scrolling quickly this page. So if you want to promote a specific offer, first you have to highlight that super clearly. So you should have a big title, save even more by subscribing, and below that a title that explains, okay, you can subscribe and receive your product on a weekly or bi-weekly or monthly basis, and you're going to save more. You're going to have free shipping every time regardless of the order amount, and you're ensured to eat healthy on a regular basis. Never miss out on this. Make sure you already have one available if you have a craving for healthy food. So give a ton of benefits again. So it's really not clear, and this is going to make a huge difference on the web page. If you have a desired action, a main call to action, you need to highlight that a lot more. I remember earlier on the channel I made a video about another website talking about keto diet plans, and they were selling. So they had the free content, which was a few tips on what is keto, how to eat keto, and then they had the paying product, which was a comprehensive, very detailed keto planner with a lot of recipes, very detailed schedule on what to eat, when to eat it, with a lot of advice, a lot of keto-related information, health and nutrition-related info. It was a beautiful meal plan and meal schedule and recipes. And this was their paying offer. It was buried on their website, very difficult to see. A lot of people just missed it entirely, just downloaded the freebie, the free stuff, and then left the website. And when they changed that by putting a big call to action and highlighting the comprehensive meal plan a lot more, they went from almost zero sales to several hundreds of dollars in profit every day. So they went from almost zero to 30K in monthly revenue just by highlighting the offer, putting a big title, big button on their website. So by the way, if you could also add maybe on the hero here, maybe another one that says, and this now comes in subscription, why not? But definitely highlight it more here. And let's see what's happening when you click here. Okay, and here you have a ton of features, but the problem is if people don't click on that, they're not going to see all that stuff, right? Like you first have to click on it before you see all that info. If that info is not available up front, I'm never going to click on that button. You have to make it appealing to discover the offer, and you have to make a lot of that more seen and accessible from the homepage. Okay, same thing applies to your mission page, which is really good. So hi, Farina, if that's you. So if you're, here you have a ton of info, which is super cool. And at the end of your About Us page, you have a ton of call to actions, which is great. But so you have joined the Facebook group, you have a try now on the product, you have the package. Where is the subscription? So if someone really falls in love with your story, why you started, is aligned with your values, gets hungry just by looking at the beautiful pictures and all this info, like it really sounds amazing. Now I want it. Like the first call to action you should share before that, or before the product, would be, okay, the subscription. Okay, if you fall in love with the product the same way we have when we started this company, get your monthly package, and by subscribing, join the premium group, join the whatever privilege club, and save money, get free delivery, get your product on a regular basis, and all the other benefits and of the offer. Okay. So you ask us to review also the product pages. So here you have the one-time purchase offer, which is by default the one that's activated, and then you have the subscription and save option. Now I see two problems with that. The first one is, again, it's not super clear what this is, because you just have subscribe and that's it, and then nothing else. So first, I think you should put more info right here. So maybe put one line below of description, or put like a tooltip, with a little like question mark in a bubble, in a circle. When you mouse over, you have a little tooltip that appears with like a box of text that says, okay, subscribe will allow you to get on a regular basis the product, because not everybody is familiar with that type of offer. Even though it's getting more and more popular with business owners, as a consumer, it's not super clear what this is, and it's not super frequent yet. Also, I think here you see there is a coding error with the site, so hopefully you can fix that quickly. But yeah, so you're missing some explanation, and you have to click on it to see delivery every 1 week or 2 weeks, but still not super clear. So I think you should add more information right here, maybe with a tooltip, and you should promote that again below, and that's not enough. You see here, just find subscriptions question here. No, you should have a whole section before that, or just after this one, below, below that and before the other products. Had a whole section with like a nice color, banner on the background and a lot of info, and you say, please consider subscribing, these are the benefits you'll get, it's super simple, you won't have to order every now and then, you'll get the product directly, you'll save money, and all the other benefits. You have to promote that offers if that's the one that you want to get more frequently. The other thing is, I haven't gone through the whole process, the whole checkout process, but what you could do also is after the checkout, even if I choose the one time, because since this one is checked by default, a lot of people, and since there's no information whatsoever about this stuff, a lot of people will simply not have noticed this is available. And so what you should do, I think, is when you add to cart at the checkout moment, you should add another block of text that gives the option to people to subscribe after they've made the purchase. You can say, okay, buy, save on your next orders. If you're happy, come back and subscribe. Even if maybe they will miss the 10% on the one-time payment, or you give them like a 20% discount on the second purchase, and then 10% again. Just to incentivize, to say, oh, what about ordering on a regular basis? And so as an upsell after the purchase, I think that makes a ton of sense. And then we don't see that here, and you haven't mentioned that in your post. But as a follow-up offer, as an upsell by email, to customers in email marketing, SMS marketing, and retargeting on the web. If you want to do retargeting ads for people that have been on your website to promote this subscription offer, maybe someone will order once from your website and then they'll forget about you. They forget, in average studies have shown people need to be in contact, in touch with your brand between 7 and 12 times before they can really memorize it. So maybe someone went on your website, said, oh, it sounds interesting, they ordered it, and like 1 month later, they're like, what was the name again of that super cool pizza-based brand with keto and high-quality ingredients? And I can't remember the name, and they don't find your website again. This, the order email or confirmation email is buried, in a flood of spam emails and other promotional emails, and they'll never find again. And so retargeting can be a good way to promote that again to earlier customers or past customers and say, hey, now we have this subscription offer, you can order again and you'll save money and you'll enjoy this product more frequently. So I think for your brand specifically, that would be a fantastic use of retargeting. Let me know if that makes sense. If you'd like to discuss how to super easily set up retargeting campaigns, sometimes people say, oh no, retargeting is too complex, I need to do a lot of stuff, place pixels. No, with Ad360 it's actually super simple. So you can just click on one button and we can generate awareness campaigns as well as retargeting campaigns. And these retargeting campaigns will only show ads to people that have been on your website before or people that have ordered from you before. You can choose. And so that's the easiest way ever to start a retargeting campaign on Shopify in just one click. You can have that running and bring back to customers to your store so they can subscribe to the offer. One last thing I want to check is if on the subscription page I click here to the product, is subscription going to be selected by default? No, okay, so that's a problem, you see. So let me show you again in full screen. Okay, so here if I'm on the subscribe page, abonnements, I'm on the subscribe offer page, I have the description, I see the product, I click here. You should make it so when I get to the product page, the subscribe offer is selected. Now it's a big problem in my opinion that it's not the case. Maybe some people want to subscribe, they go to the subscribe page, they learn about the subscription, they're super interested, they click to, okay, get the product. And when they get on the product page, the subscription is not activated. So you should definitely have this activated already on the page. And you could even consider doing an A/B test, have this activated by default for all customers. And I know some people don't like that. They may see this as a bad tactic to get people to subscribe without fully understanding what it means. So if you do that, please have super clear explanations about what this means. But I know, for example, Amazon has tested that recently, where some of the products, by default, the subscription offer is selected. And if you only want to buy it once, you have to click and opt in the one-time purchase. I know some people are not fan of that, but if it's clearly explained, the information is available to the customer, I don't see a problem with that. And could be a good way to increase the conversion rate on that subscription offer. Now, on average, maybe you're going to decrease the conversion rate for all customers because some of them, they won't like to have subscription auto activated. But that's why I suggest maybe do an A/B test, compare the results and at the end of the day, not just the conversion rate, but the profit you're making. Okay, hope you liked my advice, that it was helpful. If it was, please consider writing a comment below and liking the video. And if you're watching this, Farina, I'd be super happy to give you a more detailed, more comprehensive consulting call. It will be entirely free, no strings attached, no commitments whatsoever. I just want to do that to make you successful. And I hope if you're successful in the future, you'll consider using Ad360 for retargeting, but also to bring more people to your website. But anyway, you can get a free consulting, free audit call by clicking in the book a meeting link below in the description. I wish you a ton of success, a lot of happy customers, a ton of sales.